Right, here's another one. It's raining tonight. We're gonna go back out there. Got some more sleeping bags. Gonna give out some sleeping bags, hand out some hot drinks. Also, the weather's terrible at the minute, but we're gonna carry on fighting through. Stay blessed. So, I had to wait a bit in town till it got later when done the last short clip. So now I've gave out 2 sleeping bags, people that needed it. So, wait, 2 sleeping bags. Spoke to one chap that had a sleeping bag, army one, but I offered him a tent. So I've got 2 tents to give out now. And I've also got gonna take one of the sleeping bags back because these people are a couple. So I'm gonna give out this big sleeping bag. So this one is a double one. So it's for like a couple, so they can both snuggle up together and both fit in there. So that'd be the best one for them. So right, what I'm gonna do is now, I'm gonna carry these tents. Got 2 tents. Should have actually put more, well, probably should have bought more, but I've got 2 tents here. Show you the tents. We've got 2 tents there. So I'm gonna go out, give them tents out. And also carry this. I've got 2 sleeping bags in my bag. I'm gonna carry this big sleeping bag and 2 tents. So it's gonna be quite challenging, but I've got this. About a guy that wanted a tent, and then all of a sudden his mate popped up. So it was good we were speaking to him, because then this other guy popped up. He needed a sleeping bag, so I sorted him a sleeping bag, because he was going to go and get the wet one that you've seen in the other video, that sleep bag on the floor. I was like, no, don't worry about that one, have this one. And then I thought to myself, right, I spoke to the guys, understanding that, you know what, these tents is probably right for them, because the circumstance they was in. So I thought, yeah, you know what, I got 2 tents for you, 1 each. So I went off to go in and get the tents. As I went off to get the tents, I had 1 sleeping bag left outside McDonald's. I seen this woman, she was picking cardboard off the floor. So I was like, right, I think she's homeless. So spoke to her, she needed a sleeping bag. Then all of a sudden her fella came out of McDonald's and said, right, could do with a sleeping bag. Okay, cool. Give me 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Went back to the car, got all the stuff as you see in the video. Right, now I went to there. I've actually managed to give them like a couple one. So it's like a double sleeping bag, which is an absolute privilege. And that's the right sleeping bag for them too, because they're a couple. So yeah, gave them that. Took the sleeping bag that I initially gave to them. Took that back to give them the bigger one, because that works for them better. And yeah, obviously I said to him, look, I can't give you these 2 tents because they're already being given to someone. But I did drop him my number and say, look, give me a ring tomorrow. You got one of the tents that I've got 2 left. One of them's got your name on it. And then I spoke to some other guy. So I've dropped off that tent, dropped off the other tent to the guy, because he was outside McDonald's as well, so that was good. So I dropped them 2 tents off, spoke to another guy. He was asking me to get him a coffee. So I said, look, I can go and buy you a coffee. So I went and got a coffee. Lucky enough, I had £2 left, so bought me and him a coffee. And then I walked back with him because I actually had a quilt. So I've gave him, I had like a double quilt, and he said he needed something to put underneath where he's sleeping in the car park. So I said, look, I've got a double quilt for you, so you can put down on the quilt on the floor. So you got his sleeping bag, the quilt, so you can stay comfortable when he's sleeping. So I walked back to my car with him, sat down with him, spoke to him, spoke about a few things. I'm not going to go into detail. Got the guy's number, saved. Spoke to him about a few things where I volunteer and how they can help and stuff. At the time he feels like he's not quite ready for it, but that doesn't matter at the moment anyway. I just thought I'd explain to you what I was doing tonight.